What a basketball game we just witnessed at Clune Arena as the Air Force Falcons take a 1-point win, holding off the Grand Canyon Lopes 65-64. Welcome again courtside here. Brian German alongside Gene Parker. Gene, that was a marvelous basketball game, and we were talking all game long. The Lopes are coming back. The Lopes are coming back.
Yes.
The Lopes are coming back. The Falcons withstood it and got the win.
Yeah, and I think credit the Air Force Falcons coaching staff at the end. They did an excellent job of understanding, okay, who can we go to? When do we want to go to it? And then also the Falcons players being so disciplined on defense. Like, yes, they let the Lopes kind of come back in, and, you know, they could have not made it a game, but they just hung on. You need to be in the lead with zeros on the clock, and that's what they did. So I'm still coming off the adrenaline rush a little bit right now.
It was a lot of fun. Let's take a look at how this thing ended up statistically. And the Falcons, look at how close. It's just as close here. The Lopes won the rebound battle by 6, but I think forcing 16 turnovers from that Lopes team was a big deal.
Yeah, and I think that's probably something that the coaching staff at Grand Canyon is going to go back to and say, hey, if we didn't turn it over here and here, that gives us another possession, another opportunity to score. But again, credit the Falcons. They really forced the Lopes into so many turnovers, and they shot the ball relatively well and did an excellent job for the size disadvantage that they had. Did a really good job on the boards.
They certainly did. And the Lopes, they fall to 8-5 in conference play, but man, they had some great players again today. Let's start showing you by some of the highlights. Inez Zunia came up big for them today. She had 13 points on 5 of 9 shooting.
And what I really like how the Lopes play is Zunia wasn't the star, but she quietly got a lot of points that's really needed, and that's what makes them such a dangerous team, is really anybody has the potential to go off for 15, 20, 25 points.
The star is right here, Juliana Lamondola, the junior out of Coppell, Texas. She hit from 3, she hit from inside, she hit from outside. She led 26 points. She led the Lopes.
Yeah, I mean, 10 for 15 shooting and 3 of 6 from three-point land. I'm not sure what you do with that. You just try to play really tough defense.
We talked about this young lady for the Falcons before the game, and Emily Adams did pretty good today. She had 4 baskets, ended up with 8 points. That's a far cry from 23, but boy, they were big baskets down the stretch. But we've got to talk about Milani Perry, who just had an outstanding game on 9 of 23 shooting, 26 points, 8 of 10 from the free throw line. She had 3 rebounds, 5 assists. That's classic Milani Perry.
It's so classic, and she scored when the Falcons needed it most, and I think Emily Adams did as well. So maybe statistically, yeah, you're looking at it, maybe not the best game, could have shot better, whatever. Who cares? Down the stretch, they were scoring baskets when the Falcons needed it, and that's exactly what you want out of your senior players.
That was the game-winning basket, and at the end, after the third verse, the big hand raise for Milani Perry as the Falcons get the win again. And Gene, here we look at it again. Milani Perry jumped Riley Snyder today. She needed 18 points coming in. She ended up with 26. Man, she's looking at Stacey Goss right there. What do I see? 32 points if my math holds up.
Yeah, and I think Milani Perry, fantastic individual accomplishment, but now that the Falcons have momentum, I think they're growing in confidence and saying, hey, we can win these games. And obviously Milani Perry it's due in large part to her, so I think she's going to continue to score, but obviously not in a selfish manner.
Right, so now the Falcons will go on the road. They play Nevada, San Jose State the next, but they played one of the top-tier teams. Now they're going to play some of the teams more like where they're at in the standings. So how important is it for them to capitalize on this momentum and keep this winning streak going?
Yeah, it's very, very important. From a coaching standpoint, you're saying, you should play like this every single game. Now this is the gold standard for your team. You gutted out a really, really tough win. And now if you can just go on, this is I think their 3rd game in a row, 2nd game in a row that they've won. If you can go on a winning streak into the tournament, I mean, confidence is huge, because then anything can happen.
Absolutely is. And for Winston Gandy and GCU, tough loss here for Air Force, maybe a team they didn't think they would lose to, but they got UNLV on the rise, and they got to wipe this one out.
Yeah, it's just kind of forget about it. Hey, we're going to watch film. We know we're better. We know we could have won this game, so it's on to the next, and let's kind of up that standard for us and not let us come back down to where we were playing this game.
What a great win for Air Force as they win their 3rd game in a row. They will try for 4 as they head to Nevada in their next game. The Falcons up their record now to 11-12, 5-8 in the Mountain West. Grand Canyon falls to 9-15, 8-6 in Mountain West play. Boy, I hope you enjoyed this as much as myself and Gene Parker did. What a great basketball game. But for our entire crew here at Falcon Vision, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time here on the Mountain West Network.